Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. Sorry about the camera angle and stuff. It's a little sneak peek there. My holder thing has broke, so we're just making the best of it. Everything that's gone wrong could have gone wrong. Everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. But I'm here to show you what is in the Cashella. So this is Love Box. So this is just the challenges it does, and the dashboards and inserts and things, and then there is a couple of binder extras that will also go in the box, but I'm going to keep those as a surprise. But I know a lot of people like to know what the challenges are, so they know, and like to be able to see it as a rule, so they know if they like it or not, if it's like challenges that they'll use or not, before they purchase and stuff. So I've doing this is like the reveal video. There's two boxes. There's a smaller box which is just the challenges, and then there's the bigger box which is the standard box. So you get the small box which is just the challenges, no challenge inserts, I'll show you in a minute, and then the bigger box which is like everything, including all the little extras. So in the small box you get a dashboard challenge, Love Yourself First, that comes with a flip coin. So it says, before you can fall in love with someone else, you must first love yourself. Flip the coin and colour in the hearts. Save the amount for the colour flipped. And then you'd colour in your colour on Cinderella. And once you've coloured in all the hearts, your game is complete. So that is that one. And then on the back it's got like Did You Know, and it's got facts about Cinderella stories. So that is the first challenge. The next one is He the One? And you've got broken hearts and a normal heart, and you roll a dice and you do, so it's just a 6-sided dice. You've got odd and even, and you race and you see which one finishes first. And it says roll a dice and race to see which side wins. If the broken heart side wins, he doesn't love you yet. If the heart wins, he's head over glass slipper in love with you. And this is like, it's like a binder challenge. A bookmark challenge. It doesn't like come over the top. It doesn't come over the top of the binder. So it's just like a little bookmark challenge. And then we've got the minis. So you've got 4 minis. So you've got your new transport awaits. Your new home awaits. It's nearly time, where you choose an amount for each Roman numeral. And then these are little glass slipper cookies, which is why they're like yellow inside, because that's supposed to be like the biscuit. And it says glass slipper cookies, a sweet treat that symbolises your transformation. Because this box is very much like the first box, where you are Cinderella, and it's your love story. So it's like, how will your love story turn out? And then we have got the lost slipper that was found, because in the first box we had to find the lost slipper. But this one is to see if the glass slipper fits you. So it says, does the glass slipper fit? Is Prince Charming supposed to be your soulmate? And then the instructions are on the back. So with all of these, if the instructions aren't on the front, they're on the back. And then what you do is you roll 2 6-sided dice and eliminate the dice on the game board. So it's basically like knockout 9. And then what do you do with the circles? I can't remember. Oh yeah. So you save the amount left and then write it in the circle. For the glass slipper to fit, you must have saved at least double your shoe size. And then you can put your shoe size down here. You're not allowed to cheat. Mark a heart next to the ones that you have saved at least double. And a cross next to the ones that are not. If 6 or less are lower than your shoe size, you must roll a 6-sided dice and times it by your shoe size and save a total to pay the fairy godmother to shrink your feet. So that's that one. It's got, like last time we had the blue glass slipper, this time we've got the pink glass slipper. And in the pictures. And then we've got Bibbidi Bobbidi Bank of Love. So with this one, give each heart at the top an amount and you just scratch and save the amount for that heart. You've got your wedding, planning, checklist and budget. So you just save the amounts for each thing. I have said on the back, save the amount on your checklist to make sure you stay on track. On a low income, add the numbers together, or if you have a higher income, you could double it. Just because, you know, everyone's on different budgets. So just do whatever works for your budget. And then the last one, game-wise, is Rags to Riches. So this is a scratch and match. So you scratch off 2 at a time, and if you match, you choose an amount to save for if you match, and you choose an amount to save if you don't match. And then at the back, so I'll read it. It says, Rags to Riches, scratch and match. Scratch 2 at a time to see if you get a match. How many did you match? Are you destined to live this life, or is it not yet your time? I can't see it very well. If you match more than no match, you're destined for this life. If you've got more no match, it's not yet your time. If you want to keep a track of your matches below, draw a heart for a match and a cross. That's supposed to say for a no match, so I'll have to edit that. It says for a. It's supposed to say for a no match. I didn't notice that. But yeah, so that's what you do with that one. It's just a scratch and match. And if you want to track it at the bottom, you can. And then in the small box, you get this insert. So it just says, so this is love, so that you can use it for each of the challenges. So that is the small box. So I'll see if I can, I'll pause it for a minute while I lay it all out. So that is it all, what you get in the small box, and it's $12.99. So in the large box, you get all of this, and but you don't get this one because you get an insert for every challenge. So this is more aimed if you want like a full binder setup rather than doing one challenge at a time. And then you get so this is a window insert for your binder, but it's a peekaboo one. So this bit pops out the top. And then you've got your binder label, like bookmark label. So again, this bit shows out the top of your binder. And then this is a picture of a woman looking over a balcony. So when I made this, I envisioned it as like she's looking over her old life, like from the castle. So that's that one. And then you get your front dashboard. I think my light's gone off, which is a shame because it glitters. but you can't see the glitter. And then that side is just your challenges. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so it's glitter, one's matte glitter one side, and list of challenges the other. And I'm pretty sure there's enough things to write every challenge plus each mini challenge, so you can separate them all out. But yeah, I think it's shown a bit better now. But yeah, that is the front dashboard. And then complete your challenges. So this is everything in the large box. Oh, I'm so fat, love, just move that. But yeah, so that's everything in the large box. I will post photos on my Instagram later today. Not later today, like tonight. But yeah, I hope you like it.